dear students. Today Chitra Belwar welcomes you all to your English grammar class. So my dear little kids, how are you all? I hope that you all must be fit, fine and healthy and must be paying attention towards your studies. So dear kids, as you all know that nowadays we are doing the chapter 3, that is noun. So going on in this series only, today we will learn something new. That is, today we will learn about the countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Okay, so let's have a look. What is countable noun? See, countable nouns. A countable noun is a noun that can be counted. It means, my dear children, countable nouns are those nouns which can be counted. Can you tell me what is the meaning of countable? Countable means to whom we can count, जिनको हम गिन सकते हैं, like in numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. So the things which we can count, that type of things are known as countable nouns. Okay, so we can put a number before them like 2 tables. So in this countable noun, dear children, we can put numbers also, like 1 table, 4 trees, 5 mangoes. Like this we can put number before it, and it is presented in both singular and plural form. And my dear children, this countable noun, it can be presented both in singular form also and in plural form also. इसको हम singular form में भी, singular means when we are talking about one, and in plural when we are talking about more than two or more than two. So that is known as plural. So we can just present it both in singular form also and in plural form also. So for example, the class has many chairs. The class have many chairs. I have a doll. They are friends. Those are mango trees. So these all can be presented in singular form also and in plural form also. And my dear students, sometimes it is represented by a number also. कभी कभी हम इसको number से भी represent करते हैं. For example, these are 2 cats. These are 2 cats. I have 5 rupees note. So in this you are seeing that it is represented by number also. That in the first sentence it has been said 2 cats. ठीक है? We are talking about 2 cats. And in the second sentence, it has been said about the 5 rupees. So, number is placed in front of it. So, we can say that this countable noun, it can be in singular form also and in plural forms also. So, my little children, I hope you have understood what is countable noun. Countable nouns are those nouns whom we can count. Okay, so now let's come to the another topic, that is uncountable noun. What are uncountable nouns? See, an uncountable noun is a noun that cannot be counted. It means noun which we cannot count. Cannot count means to whom we cannot count in numbers, जिनको हम numbers में count ना कर पाए. That type of nouns are known as uncountable nouns. And dear children, it looks singular, but it represents in plural forms. So sometime, my dear children, you may see that the noun, you can think that it is in singular form, but it is representing in plural form. It means, my dear children, इसका मतलब ये है कि आपको अनकाउंटेबल नाउन में ऐसा लगेगा कभी कभी ऐसे वर्ड्स में कि वो सिंगुलर फॉर्म को दिखा रहे हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ आई टॉक अबाउट वाटर, अगर मैं वाटर की बात करूं तो वाटर आप बोलेंगे वाटर इज सिंगुलर फॉर्म, बट इट इज रिप्रेजेंटिंग द प्लूरल फॉर्म. वो क्या प्लूरल फॉर्म को क्या कर रहा है, रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, एयर, अगर इफ आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट एयर, air, you can think that air is a singular form, but it is representing the plural forms. Oil, you can say oil is also a singular form, but it is representing the plural form. coffee, tea, milk, etc. These all are the words which are representing as singular noun, but in reality it is plural form. Some other examples of uncountable nouns are tea, milk, rice, petrol, gold, air, ink, leather, etc. So, uncountable nouns are those nouns whom we cannot count, जिनको हम count ना कर सके. These type of nouns are known as uncountable nouns. My dear students, let's understand countable and uncountable nouns with the help of few exercises. One exercise I have given for you all, that in this what you have to do, write C for countable and U for uncountable nouns. Okay. So, you have to write C for countable noun and U for uncountable nouns. Okay. So, first one is given time. So, my dear students, time is countable noun or uncountable noun? Now you are very much confused now whether time we can count or we cannot count. So let me tell you, dear kids, time is both countable noun also and uncountable noun also. Now you will ask how? So kids, when we are talking about the amount of time, जब हम amount of time के बारे में बात करें, that how many hours, days, week, day. So when we are talking about the amount of time, कितने समय की बात करें, then at that moment time is countable and usually time is uncountable. नहीं तो अगर हमारे पास amount of time अगर mention है, then only it will be countable noun. Otherwise it will be uncountable noun. So here right now I am writing time is uncountable, right? Okay, because no amount of time has been given, only time has been mentioned. Okay, now second one is wind. Can you count wind? आप wind को count कर सकते हो? No ना. One हवा, two हवा, one wind, two wind. Can you count? No. So we can say that again wind is uncountable. Wind को भी हम count नहीं कर सकते, right? Now third one is books. So can you count books? आप books को count कर सकते हो? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 books. So we can count as many as books are there. So it means books is countable noun. Book is countable noun. Okay. Now fourth one is pain. So what is pain? Pain means होता है दर्द. So can you count pain in your body? आप अपनी body में whenever you have the pain in your body, can you count that pain? No na. When pain is there, you can't count anything. So this is also uncountable noun. ये क्या होगा? Uncountable noun. Okay. Fifth one is finger. So can you count fingers? आप ये fingers को count कर सकते हैं? जितने भी fingers होंगे, you can count these fingers ना. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then again 5, 5, 5, 10. So और आएंगे तो 5, 20, 30, 40. So you can count fingers ना. So it means finger is countable noun. Fingers क्या है? Countable noun है. Okay. Then sixth one is hours. Hours means घंटे. So can you count hours? Yes, we can. In the time when time was going on, at that time I have told you that when the amount of time has been given in hours, days, weeks, so it means that is countable noun. So इस यहाँ पे क्या है? It is given that hours. So hours we can count. So that here we can write that hours is a countable noun. So I hope, dear students, you have understood this topic very well. My dear students, now let us learn something new in this chapter. Now we are going to study about the determinants. Now you will ask me what is determinant. So before that, I want to tell you one story. Once there were two friends named Rohan and Sohan, right? And Rohan asked Sohan, please give me book. Rohan asked Sohan that please give me books. So now Sohan asks, please give me books. Which book? Now he is not able to understand which book has to be given. कौन सी book देनी है? He was not knowing. So that after that Rohan said, please give me that book. Please give me that book. So when Rohan said, please give me that book, Rohan got the point that Sohan understand that Rohan is pointing towards this book. Okay, Sohan समझ गया कि Rohan is asking for this book. And when he said, please give me that red book, then after that he understood very nicely that Rohan is talking about this red book. So my dear students, in this sentence, when Rohan said, please give me that book, please give me that book. Earlier when Rohan said that, please give me book, is Sohan be able to understand which book Rohan was asking about? रोहन कौन सी बुक के बारे में बात कर रहा था? कुछ समझ में आ रहा था? नहीं समझ में आ रहा था. But when Rohan said that, please give me that book, he pointed towards that book. Then Sohan understand that he is talking about that red book. Okay. So in this, that word is a determiner. इस word में जो that है, इस sentence में जो that आया, वो क्या है आपका? डिटर्मिनर है. डिटर्मिनर्स मीन्स होता है विच डिटरमाइन समथिंग, जो किसी चीज को क्या करे? डिटरमाइन करे. डिटरमाइन मीन्स जो स्पेसिफाई करे कि हम किसके बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, अबाउट whom we are talking about, right? So my dear little kids, let me tell you, determiners are the words which are placed right before a noun and helps to identify or specify it in some ways. It means, my dear children, determinants are the words which are placed right before a noun, जो noun के ठीक आगे से लगाए जाए. Suppose I have said that book, that means book is a noun. book क्या है? noun है. और उसके आगे से लगाया है तो वो क्या हो गया? that book हो गया. Okay, that क्या हो गया आपका? determinants हो गया. And help to identify or specify in some way, and it also help us to identify something. वो किसी चीज को identify करने के लिए या फिर specify करने के काम में आता है. Okay, and are called so because they determines or restricts the noun. ये इसलिए these are called determiners because it determines or restrict the noun. वो क्या करते हैं? उसको determine करते हैं या फिर restrict करते हैं that we are talking about the particular thing. हम उसी particular thing के बारे में बात करें. जैसे please give me this marker. Here please give me this marker. This is a determiner. ये क्या है आपका? determiner है क्योंकि it is determining that I am talking about this marker only. Okay. Now the determiners are few examples. Determiners are the word used with countable and uncountable noun. ये countable और uncountable noun के साथ use होते हैं. To qualify them, they are called special or kinds of adjective. Okay, these are called special type of adjective, and some determinants are like some, any, many, much. These all are your determinants. So one by one we will discuss all. So my dear students, now first determiner which we will talk about is some. So S-O-M-E, some. So it is used with the countable and uncountable noun in positive statement. It means we use some when we are talking about the positive statement. जब हम positive statement के बारे में बात करें, positive statement means where we don't use not या no. जहाँ पे हम no या not का use ना करें, we are talking about the positive statement. So there, with the countable and uncountable nouns, we use some. Okay. For example, some girls are playing in the ground. So here some girls. Here we are talking about the girls. हम किसके बारे में बात करें? We are talking about the girls. And that too when I have said some girls. That means I have restricted that noun that we are talking about only some girls. हम किसके बारे में बात करें? हम कुछ ही लड़कियों के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. Some girls that are playing in the ground. So this is your countable noun. Okay. Now second example is I have left some food for the stray dogs. It means I have left some food for the stray dogs. मैंने कुछ खाना stray dogs के लिए जो रोड में dogs होते हैं उनके लिए छोड़ दिया है. So here the word term when I am talking about some food, that means I am talking about food. Okay, मैं food के बारे में बात कर रही हूँ. But when I use some, जैसे ही मैंने some use कर लिया, that means I am talking about some food only. I have restricted that noun to some and this some is a determiner. ये क्या होगा हमारा? Determiner होगा. And here in this sentence some is some food, it is uncountable noun. ये क्या है आपका? Uncountable noun है. Okay. Now the second determiner which we will talk about is any. A-N-Y, any. So my dear students, it is used with countable and uncountable noun in negative and interrogative sentence. Now, some was used with a positive statement, but here any word, A-N-Y, any is used with countable and uncountable both nouns, but it always used with the negative. Negative means no जिसमें आए या not आए उसके साथ negative statement के साथ होता है. Plus with the interrogative sentence when we are asking the question, with that also we use the word determiner any. हम उसके साथ भी क्या use करते हैं? Any use करते हैं. For example, dear children, it is you. Do you have any queries? Many times I used to ask you ना, do you have any queries? क्या आपके पास कुछ queries है? क्या आपके कुछ problems है? So any queries. Query is noun. Okay. Query क्या है? आपका noun है. Then if I am talking that any query, कोई query है, that means I am restricting that noun to any. मैं any के बारे में बात कर रही हूँ. ठीक है. So any is a determiner. Okay. Now second one is I don't have any money. I don't have any money. मेरे पास कोई भी रुपए नहीं है. I don't have. इसमें क्या है? नेगेटिव सेंटेंस है. इसमें नॉट का यूज हुआ है और जबकि फर्स्ट वाले में क्या था? इंट्रोगेटिव था. क्वेश्चन पूछा गया था. सो इसमें क्या है? आई डू नॉट हैव. ये क्या है? आपका नेगेटिव स्टेटमेंट है. एंड आई डू नॉट हैव एनी मनी. मेरे पास कोई भी पैसा नहीं है. तो यहाँ पे एनी क्या है आपका? एनी आपका डिटर्मिनर है और मनी आपका क्या है? नाउन है. सो दिस इज अनकाउंटेबल. मनी को आप काउंट बहुत केसेस में कर सकते हैं, बट तभी कर सकते हैं व्हेन वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट रुपीज एंड पैसा. अगर हम सिर्फ मनी बोले तो मनी से आप क्या काउंट कर सकते हैं? नहीं कर सकते. बट व्हेन वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द रुपीज एंड पैसा, देन एट दैट टाइम वी कैन काउंट. ओके. सो इन दिस सेंटेंस इट इज uncountable noun plus it is negative also. Negative statement. So kids, now the third determiner which we will discuss is many. Many means बहुत सारे. So the word many, the determiner many, it is used for large number and in interrogative and negative statement. So when we are talking about many people, many things, so when we are talking about large number, जब हम large number के बारे में बात करें, and in interrogative whenever we are asking question, जब कभी भी हम question ask कर रहे हैं, और in the negative sentence, there we use negative sentence means when we are using the term no, not, never, like this. So in these sentences many word is used. Determiner many is used. Okay, let us understand this with the help of an example. First is, how many students are there in the class? So by seeing this statement you can understand that this is your interrogative sentence. ये आपका क्या है? Interrogative sentence है. And here it has been said that how many students are there in the class? आपकी क्लास में कितने स्टूडेंट्स हैं? How many students? How many students? तो स्टूडेंट्स कितने हैं? तो many क्या है आपका? डिटर्मिनर है. ओके, नाउ सेकेंड वन इज, I don't have many books. I don't have many books. This is your negative sentence. ये आपका क्या है? Negative sentence है. Negative means I do not बोला है, यहाँ not word का use आ गया है. So this is negative sentence. And many books, when a book is noun and when I have added many books, बहुत सारी books, so many is a noun, many is a determiner which restricts the book. जो book को क्या कर रहा है? Restrict कर रहा है कि books तो है पर कितनी है? They are many in number. So have you understood this? So now let's talk about the fourth and the last determiner which is there in your syllabus, that is much. Much means होता है बहुत सारा. So the determiner much, it is used for large quantity. When we are talking about the large quantity numbers, जब लार्ज क्वांटिटी, बड़े किसी चीज के बारे में, बहुत सारी चीजों के बारे में बात कर रहे होते हैं, and in the interrogative when we are asking the question, and in the negative sentence we use much. Okay, अब यहाँ पे अब आप कंफ्यूज मत होना कि मैम ने यही सेम चीज मैनी के लिए भी बताया था कि लार्ज नंबर के लिए यूज होती है, देन इंट्रोगेटिव और नेगेटिव सेंटेंस के साथ यूज होती है. बेटा मैनी और मच में इतना अंतर है कि मैनी कब होता है? जब हम लार्ज नंबर ऑफ पीपल के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं और इंट्रोगेटिव और नेगेटिव सेंटेंस हो. बट मच जो है तब यूज होता है जब हम लार्ज क्वांटिटी के बारे में बात कर रहे हो. कितना क्वांटिटी है, कितना उसका वेट है, ठीक है, कितनी क्वांटिटी में है वो, उसके बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल, हाउ मच मनी डू यू वांट टू स्टार्ट अ बिजनेस. इसका मतलब हाउ मच मनी, आपको कितना पैसा चाहिए टू स्टार्ट अ बिजनेस. सो दिस इज इंट्रोगेटिव सेंटेंस. ये कौन सा सेंटेंस है? इंट्रोगेटिव सेंटेंस है. ओके, और यहाँ पे मनी की क्वांटिटी पूछी गई है, नंबर नहीं पूछा है, क्वांटिटी, कितनी क्वांटिटी में यू वांट द मनी. ओके, फॉर स्टार्टिंग द बिजनेस. सेकेंड वन इज, आई डू नॉट हैव मच मनी. In this you are seeing that I do not have. This is your negative sentence. ये आपका क्या है? Negative sentence है because not word has been added. Not word use हो रखा है. So I do not have much money. मेरे पास इतना पैसा नहीं है. So this is negative sentence. And here money is noun. Money के साथ जो much आया है that is your determiner. So my dear students, I hope you have understood the determiner well. What is determiner? Determiners are the words which are placed right before a noun and helps to identify or specify it in some way which restricts the noun. Okay, जो noun को क्या करे? Restrict करे. So that is known as determiner. So I am giving you few exercises. Please do that exercise in your grammar book in a very neat and clean handwriting, and exercises we will discuss later. Thank you and have a blessed day ahead.